welcome to your reading for September the 18th through September the 24th, is it? Yes, the 24th, Sunday the 24th. And thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for all the love you all expressed last week. I really appreciate you all. And thank you again in advance for giving me a big thumbs up, liking, sharing, and commenting. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Now, it's your birthday. Happy birthday still. But at the end of the week, Libra comes in. So this will be the last week that you will be first, Virgo, and then you go to the back of the queue. And Libra will be first next week. So you still get an extra card this week. So we'll do that afterwards. So anyway, let's go to the cards. And the first card we have is the King of Cups for Monday. Now, the King of Cups is this incredible leader. He's philosophical, he's compassionate, he's intuitive, he's got these really incredible psychic abilities. And what's really interesting that this comes up on Monday, right? Because we've got this new moon coming in to Virgo. And this new moon is all about healing, right? It's all about emotional healing. It's all about physical healing. And in this case, sometimes the King of Cups comes in to help us let go of something. So what's interesting is right before the new moon, right, we have this kind of purging, emotional purging. So the King, it's really perfect at this time to allow that. We might be feeling kind of emotional right before the new moon, right? Because it's a time to let go. And it's a time to heal those emotional things. So some emotions might come up to us. It's very important to honor those emotions. So if we're feeling like we need to be alone and we need to nurture ourselves, or take a day for ourselves, that's okay. And the King of Cups is here to help you do that. So that's on Monday. Also, don't forget, we still have the energy on Monday. If you didn't see last week's reading, check out last week's reading, because Monday, we have this energy of Venus going into a positive aspect with Uranus, and that is the Venus, the planet of love, finances, money, relationships, beauty, and it goes into a positive aspect with Pluto, which is surprises, and Monday, Sunday, Monday, we've been feeling this energy. You can get some really wonderful, nice, exciting surprises because it's in a positive aspect. Last month we were getting sudden surprises that weren't so positive. Shocks, they were shocks, not surprises. But this week we're going to get it. It's that Sunday, Monday, that energy. Yes, for those of you who haven't seen my readings before, I do a 7-card reading, 1 card for each day of the week, and it's a general energy. This is a general reading, and if you would like a personal, and they're always positive. If you'd like a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. So now on Tuesday, we have the devil, and what a handsome devil he is. And when the devil, don't freak out, it's not like, devil and damnation, and don't get me wrong. This card, when it comes up, but it's not as bad as you think. This card, when it comes up, it's saying that we're putting too much value on the material world. And, this could be, accumulating physical things and wanting this and shopping and, over shopping and this is when this card comes up. And also, okay, so it's also about focusing on the physical plane, buying something perhaps that's, you know, out of your, you know, way beyond your means, and, you know, focusing and lamenting on the stuff that you can't have, the physical stuff that's, you know, thrown at us all day long, all those ads that we get on Facebook and things like that. So this is you getting pulled into that physical realm of thinking that, you know, that's what will make and enhance your life. So you're thinking, okay, I need that in my life because that's really going to make my life better. So this, and also, right, so that's one aspect of it for some of you, and for others it could be that you're, for me, I'm okay, so for me I'm getting all that glitters isn't gold, right? So you could have met someone, or somebody could be in your life and they aren't what they appear to be. So on the outside, they're all nice and bright and shiny and very attractive, but they may have an ulterior motive that's not helpful to you. So this is asking you to pause and take a look around and see, you know, try to see the truth in the situation, because you're probably in fantasy land with this person, and it might be somebody that you're attracted to and it's unrequited love. So anyway, whatever this is, you're the one that can answer that. It can be that you're shopping too much and you're too focused on the physical realm, right? When sometimes we need to step out of the physical realm and, you know, look, I always say, go inside, because that's when you know, we'll find peace, love, and harmony. That's meditation. It's really where you find everything you need. Because sometimes when this card comes up, we just, you know, things are going to make us feel better. I've been through that. I went through a shopping addiction, and, you know, and I had a whole storage room to prove that. And it's shocking when you look at it, because I had so many things that had labels on and that didn't, you know, that I hadn't worn or anything, and I will never wear, you know. So, you know, this is about, and this is interesting, it's about purging all that stuff, right? It's about purging those, it's about those emotions being brought up. Why did I shop? Why am I attracted to this person that I really intellectually know that they're not good for me? You know, what are the feelings behind that? So that's some of the energy that's going to come up. You know, we have Mercury is opposing Neptune, and that is going to, Venus is going into Virgo, right? So when Venus goes into Virgo on Tuesday, we are going to kind of get more, and this really kind of goes with it, because you're going to probably see this, right? When Venus goes into Virgo, Venus is the planet of love, and, you know, it's going, and relationship, and it's going to be a lot more grounded in Virgo. It's going to have a grounding, logical, kind of analytical energy. So you might be able to, this stuff may be coming up for you, and you might be able to see it very clearly. So don't be afraid of that, but this is interesting, look, because look at him. He's very attractive, and he's got all those beautiful shiny objects. And, you know, that's what I get, all that glitters isn't gold. Look beneath the surface. You might be attracted to something or someone that's not going to work for you. So this is just a gentle guidance to say be aware of that on Tuesday, right? And then on Wednesday, we have the Eight of Coins. When the Eight of Coins comes up, it can mean a couple of things. Well, first of all, it's, you know, the trade that you're in or you're going into, it's saying really honor it by giving it time and attention, and really focus on the, learn as much as you can about it. Because it deserves that. And this is saying become an expert in your field. So really look at the details and give give it your attention. So this, when this card's coming up, it's saying give that your attention. It can also mean, right, that there could be like a little hiccup or a little kind of distraction almost, where you're not getting what the rewards aren't coming through that you expect and that you want or desire. This is a card of perseverance. Don't get distracted. Don't go off in a different direction. This is saying stay the course. It is worth the time and attention for you to really go in and look at details. And it can also mean like really look at the back end of things, you know, take a look at the financials on it. I mean, really do a searching inventory. So yeah, I am getting back end of that. So for some of you, it can be really look at the financial back end, put your focus and attention on your profession right now, because that's what is required on this day, and that's Wednesday. So that's the 8 of coins. And, you know, of course, it's Tuesday night, Wednesday, depending on where you are in the world, it's the new moon going into Virgo. So things are kind of, that's kind of, you know, interesting, because it's kind of going into that, you know, it's analysis and, you know, practicality. So things, you know, and the moon is like emotional and intuitive. And so you're going to get those energies are going to come into play here. Now on a Thursday we have the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is like, you know, it can be a falling in love card, but this is how I see this, because yes, it can mean that you're coming into a deeper understanding of someone and a deeper connection. And what's really fascinating is that on Friday, Mercury is trining Pluto, and this is Mercury is the planet of communication and intellect, and you know, Pluto is about deaths and rebirths and transformation. So when this card comes up, it's saying, I think it's going to be, well, you're going to get some awareness of how you communicate. Now this is really interesting, right, because you've got 2 chalices there, and these chalices are mirroring each other. So it's like you're seeing yourself in others, and this really goes with what's happening astrologically, because it's almost like you're going to transform and you're going to start seeing how you communicate and relate to others. And this card, I always think it's like treat someone the way you want to be treated, because you're going to see yourself in other people. You're going to be in this energy where you can connect the dots, where you can have this self-awareness and this transformation in a different way moving forward. You're going to see clearly, because the moon shines a light on the truth, right? So in rebirths and transformations, I feel that you're going to really clearly see how you behave towards others, and you're going to want to change that, and change, you know, change you will. And this is also kind of about a change coming forward. This is also like a transformation, because this is being aware and being able to see all that glitters may not be gold, right? That, you know, that you're not going to not be looking anymore. You're going to see this. So that's the 2 of Cups on Friday, and then, sorry, Thursday, and then on Friday we have the Sun. Now the Sun is, you know, obviously it's, the sun is shining on you, it's beautiful, it's positive, the sun brings life to us. So I things are looking up for you, right, Virgo? Things are turning around for you when the sun comes into it. So you're going to get some epiphanies this week, right? The first half of the week are like personal growth and truth is being revealed. You're going to be able to release some old things. Don't hang on to anything. Just be fluid. Allow things. Allow your emotions to come up. Allow them. Because when they come up, then you can release them and they can go. And you're moving forward in a new direction. You know, it's going to be more grounded, right? So on Friday's kind of exciting, right, too, because Friday, the sun is moving out of Virgo and into Libra, so it's a lot more kind of balanced and diplomatic, and so it's going to be a nicer feeling energy. So you have this, right? This sun is you've got the sun and it's moving into Libra, and it's going to be it's going to be nice for you, Virgo. It's going to be a lovely, that's a really nice energy. It's shining on you. Now, you've got the Eight of Wands on Saturday. Now, the Eight of Wands on Saturday can, you know, a lot of people always say that this means travel, right? I see this as a higher, because I'm looking at what's going on, I see this as you moving forward really fast. That's what I see. I see this as a lot of energy coming in. So you've got the sun, right? You've had these epiphanies, then you've got the sun coming in, shining on you. You're bright. You know, everything looks positive and nicer and glistening and shiny in the sunlight, right? And this is moving up, right? Moving on. This is a fast energy that comes in. There's a lot going on. There's these beautiful wands, all handmade for each person, and they're going up, right? So it's almost like you have risen up. Things are really looking up, right? The sun, and then all these can be opportunities too that are just coming out. Things are moving into a positive aspect for you, Virgo, and I'm very happy for you. And then on Sunday, you have the Nine of Cups, which is an emotional, fulfilling, happy, this is the Nine of Coins, which is beautiful. It's like, this indicates that you have really been through some tough times, right? And you're coming out of it. And there's opulence in this card. Everything about this card says opulence and, you know, happiness, a big arch of coins, and it's like you've finally arrived. Now, this is the other meaning of this card for Saturday is travel. This to me, right, is also kind of a higher realm. She's looking up, and this is saying that finally things are balanced, right? Because the sun is moving into Libra, and things are more balanced, and everything's grounded, and you have what you need. This is, you know, this is fast energy coming in. Things are changed for you, and so this will give you time, right, to explore your spirituality or go on a trip. Kind of indicates travel almost, especially with these two cards together. So you may be planning a wonderful journey, and you may have come to this point where you can afford to go and you can afford to take that time and really move on and explore other things, you know, explore your spirituality or something like that. So what an incredible, you know, these are like wishes come true cards, you know. What an incredible reading. So Virgo, this is your last week of the extra card. And I am choosing Earth Magic. Earth Magic. Let's see what we have here for you. Earth Magic. What do we have for Virgo? This is by Stephen D. Farmer. They're oracle cards. And I think it's so appropriate that we're getting more earthy, and Virgo is, you know, an earth sign, grounding. So, let's have a look. that was too many cards. So let's see what's coming out. What does Earth Magic have to say to... Oh, that's it. Oh, this is interesting. So Virgo, your card, the ceremony, this is like unbelievable, right? Because on Friday we have the Libra equinox, right? The sun moves into Libra. And it's a very powerful energy because a couple of days later it moves into this vortex and this powerhouse of planets and galaxies swirling around, and it's like this very powerful time, and ancients used to do ceremonies around this time. You can even do it at the beginning of the week, you know, letting go of your physical obsessions, you know, letting go of behaviors that no longer work for you, and you can do a ceremony to let those things go. And you can do an invocation. You can actually bring the new in. So on the new moon, it's wonderful to let things go and then start something new and bring, you know, an intention into it and make it a little ceremony. I usually do around the full moon and the new moon. I like to do like little ceremonies, you know, and it can be anything that you do. You can burn some sage. You can, you know, make some little noises, you know. I had to buy a new little Tibetan bowl. I had to buy a new one because my other one broke last week on camera. So look how beautiful a ceremony, and look at the back of those cards. That's really nice. So bring things in for yourself, Virgo. You know, make it a little ceremony, make it a little, you know, make it ceremonious, and really invite the positive in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate you all, and I'll see you next week. Mwah. Bye. For a personal reading, please email Mary at liveinthesolution.com.